Would you support a total ban on any kind of regulations for AI for the next 10 years? I don't think I want that. I don't think most people want that. But that language has just been added to a bill that is being proposed as part of the House reconciliation process for the new budget. This language was introduced by Brett Guthrie of Kentucky. He's part of the Committee on Energy and Commerce. Now, in this proposed bill, there's four different areas that they're taking a look at: energy, environment, communications, and health. The communications section is the piece that concerns AI or has this snippet of language around AI. And now I'm going to share some of the bill with you, but the link to the actual document on the .gov website is down below, so go ahead and check that out if you're interested in reading the entire thing. You can click on it. It'll take you right to the proposed bill. And now if we look at the subtitle C, that section of it titled Communications, there's two different sections to that. There's a 1 and a 2. We're actually interested in the second section under Communications. And that second section is titled Part 2, Artificial Intelligence and Information Technology Modernization. Now, within that, there's some subcategories, A, B, C, and D. We're looking at subcategory C, which says, subsection C states that no state or political subdivision may enforce any law or regulation regulating artificial intelligence models, artificial intelligence systems, or automated decision systems during the 10-year period beginning on the date of the enactment of this act. So what that means is there can be no regulations passed once this bill, if this bill, becomes law that would regulate anything to do with AI, which I'm a proponent of AI. I think AI is amazing and incredible, and I think it's going to be a wonderful tool not only for the United States, but for the world. And if we allow AI to go completely unfettered for the next 10 years, I think that's a recipe for disaster. There has to be some guardrails. There has to be the ability for local communities and states to pass laws about AI and the regulation around AI. When I think about how AI could be introduced into our schools, into our healthcare, into our jobs, into our finances without any regulation at all, what about facial recognition? Or the use of deep fakes. I mean, there's so many things that I can think of just off the top of my head that if we just allowed no regulation at all on could run absolutely wild. Now, people who are in favor of this bill and want no regulation at all on AI seem to have two major points. One is if we have regulation, it's going to stifle our ability to innovate. And we need to have that really quick, rapid innovation happening in AI so the United States can remain competitive. There's already countries out there that are competing with us in AI. Some of them have an edge, some of them don't, but the playing field is incredibly, incredibly competitive, and we need to keep that innovation going here in the United States. And if we add regulations, we're going to take away the ability to innovate. The other argument is if we pass this law banning any regulations at the state level, then if we needed to come back and do some regulations, we could do it at the federal level. And that way, all the regulations would be at a federal level rather than a patchwork of state or local laws trying to mandate AI, which makes it difficult for the technology companies to manage when there's all this patchwork of state laws versus an overarching federal law. Now, on the flip side of that, people who are opposed to this point out several flaws in this plan. One is there's no oversight at all to AI except for the technology companies that are managing them. If we can't pass a law at a local level, like California already has, New York already has, then there isn't going to be any kind of way to guardrail AI against infiltrating systems negatively, like in your schools or into your hospitals or your doctor's offices, into your job, into your finances. All of those things AI is already starting to integrate with and be used. And if we don't have any regulations, anything could be used. And the total control, the total power around AI remains in the hands of the technology companies themselves to police themselves. Now, as I said earlier, and if you happen to watch my channel at all, you know I'm pro AI. I don't want AI to be stopped or to go away or to slow innovation for AI. But at the same time, I do not believe that it is in any of our best interest to just say we cannot have any regulations on AI, let the tech bros do whatever they want to do, completely unfettered, and think that it's going to come out okay. If we do that, we then lose our voice in the shaping and the molding of AI as we participate in our governmental process and how those laws are set up and who we vote for and what they stand for and what laws are going to get passed. If our hands are tied, then we can't do anything. And if it's only going to get done at the federal level, well, we've seen how that train can be derailed or slowed down or the whole process stopped completely, so nothing ever gets done at the federal level. So having the safeguards of the states being able to create their own state laws around AI is, again, another safeguard for us as individuals as AI evolves. And to make a bill that says no regulations for 10 years, we don't even know what AI is going to be doing in 6 months from now, let alone 10 years from now. That just seems absolutely crazy to me with the speed at which AI is already evolving and changing and infiltrating other areas of our lives. Now, as this reconciliation bill moves through the House, there's a lot of things to talk about. The Medicare and Medicaid cuts and what they're doing with healthcare is a big area that's getting a lot of attention right now. And so not as much is being talked about this little one paragraph that's being proposed around AI. And because my channel focuses on AI, that's the area that I wanted to focus on here and make sure that we had a platform to talk about and converse and to share our voices as well. And this is where I would invite folks to go ahead and leave a comment. Let's have a conversation about this. Do you feel comfortable with creating a law that's going to let AI go unfettered, unregulated for the next 10 years? I don't think it's good. However, if you have a difference of opinion, I'd like to hear your opinion and tell me why you think we should have no regulation on AI for the next 10 years. If you agree with me, go ahead and put your comments down below as well. Let's find out what your reasoning is for wanting regulations around AI. Now, with this video, I just jumped in and started going to town. It's got me a little bit worked up, this one in particular. And so I forgot something. Hey, if you're new here to this channel, hi, I'm Dave. And you're at Old Dad Studio, and I really appreciate you tuning in. If you found this video or some of the other videos compelling, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel. Please hit the thumbs up. Like I say, leave a comment down below. Let's have a conversation around this. Find out how people are feeling about this particular piece of legislation that is being proposed. I will try to stay on top of this story, and I will try to follow up with it as well, share what happens as this bill moves through the process, and if the language changes or is eliminated, or what exactly happens with this piece of proposed legislation. And I think that's going to be it for today, Tuesday, May 13th, 2025. This is vlog 133 of my daily vlog series. And that's it for today. But hey, don't worry, I will see you again tomorrow.